And I remember you squeezing my hand a bit tighter, and in that moment, realizing that you were the only person that I wanted to be beside for these once-in-a-lifetime moments. Anyone can love a thing because that's as easy as putting a penny in your pocket. But to love something despite, to know its flaws and to love them too, that is rare and pure and perfect. I love you despite how late you are everywhere. I love you despite your obsession with cricket. And I love you despite your at times questionable dress sense.
Let it roll, here I go. Are you ready? Ready to go, are you ready? Ready for more, are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my, you ready?
Lizzie, we finally made it. And I'm extremely glad that you were patient, because God knows it took me longer than it should have to ask you to marry me. Over the course of our time together, you've had an incredibly positive influence on my life, from teaching me how to eat food like a normal person, challenging me to be the best version of myself, but also showing me my own value. I believe you have helped create what is currently the best version of myself.
Oh my, gonna spin the wheel, cash it in and roll the dice. Oh my, it's a thing of gold. All I do is win, all I do is win. Oh my, no one ever fold. Start it up, let the game begin.
You know, folks, Liz distinctly remembers her and Tim's first kiss as being extremely awkward because Tim let out a very regrettable sigh afterwards. So let's hope this is memorable for some different reasons here today. Till death do they party. It's the freshly minted Mr. and Mrs. Baker.
It's almost if the stars aligned when these first two met. We couldn't find one interest that they did not have in common. A love for cars and car culture, an undeniable shared interest in music, not to mention an obsession for cooking. Liz being the amateur chef and Tim being the professional baker. I remember Tim and I putting on an Easter egg hunt last year. We both had a bucket of eggs each and began meticulously hiding the eggs in hard-to-reach spots around the house. It was then time for the hunt. No, there were no children at this event, just my wife and Liz. What I'm saying is, not just any man puts on such an activity for his partner, but only a man that is deeply in love.
When they moved in together, we wondered how this relationship was going to work in terms of meals. Tim had spent 2 decades refusing to even try something a bit different. My conclusion is that Liz has secret superhero powers. Tim was suddenly not just willing to try something new, he'd now eat anything, even snails at one stage when we were out. And the spicier the better.
Marriage is about communication, compromising, and resolving conflict. Tim, I promise to always communicate by spam calling you when you don't pick up the first time. I promise to compromise and always go with my opinion. And I promise to forgive you when I'm in the wrong. We always talk about how lucky we are to not only have each other, but to be surrounded by so many people who love and support us. So here's to us and to you all, and a lifetime of love, laughter, and being late.
Are you ready?